Yeah. So all I did was, just created an account. Myself and Jamri, we just created an account for himself. It's a free account. He's not yet, upgraded it, anything. So everybody can get this. But obviously, at the end of this meeting, we're going to upgrade it so that, he can campaign to 10,000 clients immediately by pressing upgrade plan, right? So this is what we're going to do. And we're going for this particular one, which is the $99 per month. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, I just wanted to see what is possible, what and all is possible. So I've come here, I've gone to the thing, and then manage mailboxes, link. I don't know why I'm linking it, but it is not allowing me to link it. There's some problem is happening here. Whatever I do, that mailbox is not getting linked. Let me see if I log out and log back in, something will happen. Sometimes, the software is slightly problematic because I just created the thing. Anyways, we'll come back to that one, linking, because that's the first and the most important step, right? Which email are you going to send it from, right? I think that's the most important step. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that. Okay, one, okay. Yeah, that's all fine. Now, what I'm thinking is just going to the search, just like what we're going to do for our clients, right? So for our clients, we create our, so this is going to be the dashboard for engaging clients, for things, right? So what we're going to do is not sure whether we have to separate so that it's or we can just continue with the same. Let me just create a separate one just below here so that it's easy. So this is the campaign that is currently running, right? I hope you guys can see my screen. Just make it a little bit bigger, right? This is the campaign that is already running. Yeah, this campaign. Let me make it in green. And this campaign is already started. And this campaign is also started. I'm sure there will be multiple more campaigns that will start, and this one will be the campaign that Jamri will be doing. Ideally speaking, he should not be ideally, he can focus on founders, but anybody has got any thoughts, because founders we have been focusing, so we it's good to just sort of divide and conquer, isn't it? So let's not ask everybody to go after the same. So we will just look at another completely different market segment for Jean-Marie. And I'm thinking how to do that, right? How to do that completely different market segment. What I'm thinking, we can create what is called as a persona. A persona is basically, a collection of a few things that makes. So, for example, let's say we want to create a persona for all, sales executives, right? Sales executives. So I think it will be, if you're a sales executive, you are not a C-suite, but typically you'll be a VP or a director, right? Or even, a manager, some senior. Even this can be, a sales role. Okay, but let's say we're going to be, only campaigning to a VP level person who's in sales. Okay, VP and the problem with the thing is, okay, let me just remove this thing because something is not, this persona is not really working out very well. I think maybe department. Yeah, this is better. So choose sales, right? Not training. Not sales training, not sales operations, not sales engineering, or not sales enablement. It's sales, not revenue operations, not partnerships, not inside sales, field sales. No. No. Okay, just only this. So account management, business development, channel sales, and sales. Rest of it I've unticked it. Right. So I'm just selecting everybody, or rather, people in sales. I'm not even selecting marketing, only sales. And then level, the people who are at that level, there are around 8.6 million of them. But of that, let's only select VPs. Yeah. So now what I've done, I've selected VP, which is a senior management role. And then I've selected, the thing. And then just a few more things. Like, for example, let's start with the US. And also, let's start with I don't know. Let's start with the big companies, like I'm pretty sure, it's not new, right? You have seen these kind of stuff, in Sales Navigator, except what we are doing right now is we're just doing the same thing, but at a different level. That's all, right? Are you able to see what we have done basically?
Yeah, on my side, I've created the free account with that Jean-Marie Ndikumana. I don't know if it will affect.
Sorry, I don't understand what you say.
I've said I've created the free account, the Apollo free account with that jamari.nekumana at Step Up.
Oh, you have already created an account, free account, is it? I see.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully it should not be a problem. So, let's
Okay.
see. Maybe this account management I'll just remove, because I feel account management is bringing people who are like account directors to the picture. Yeah. So now it's just so it's pure business development, channel sales, right? Yeah, channel sales, yeah. VP level, US, and we can go, location by location after, first finish the US, and then we can go to other locations. Or exclude, we can exclude US and find the rest of the thing. Yeah. So I'm just thinking, so this should be could be the campaign thing for Jean-Marie, right? So because let's say if I look at this, right, if I remove US, or if I simply so if I remove US and if I remove employees, there is, like you can see here, the total. So Jean-Marie has literally 215,000 potential sales executives, who's, one more thing I forgot, verified. Yeah, that's 181,000, right? So 181,000 results. That's with a verified things, right? It's a decent size, and Jean-Marie can campaign to these 181,000 people over the next, I don't know, like if you do like 400 plus, like approximately 400 plus 400, so 800 emails a day in 20 days. We can do 8,016. So let's say around 20,000 emails a month, right? 20,000 a month. So in 1 year, we can do 200,000 approximately. I think that's the right way to go, if you ask me. So, this is done without touching the LinkedIn at all, right? So we're not talking about how we'll be getting into LinkedIn, but this is the core. Is this making sense, Jean-Marie, and others, like what we are trying to do? So basically, it will be if you go back to your column, the market segment that we're going to be targeting is sales and business development executives, right? And the specific thing is role. We're primarily going to be changing on role, isn't it? Or no, not role, size of the company maybe, right? Because there are so many of them. Just need to be a bit careful. So sales and business development executives. Was thinking whether we should go by, yeah, I think, we said VP and company size is 10,000 plus.
Anis, do we have the company size filter on Apollo?
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to figure that out. Cool.
Yeah, so the management level is VP. Okay, this is such a large. No, I think we'll remove something. So if I remove the VP thing, wow, it's quite a large population actually. In just only 3 things, business development, sales, and channel. Wow, it's a large population. I think what I'm really struggling is you have to divide the thing perfectly. Otherwise, what will happen, Jean-Marie and Jason and Farah might start sending the emails to the same person 3 times. I'm just trying my best to avoid that collision. But at the same time, the people are so many that
I think, do we have that option to exclude in Apollo, so that maybe I can exclude what Farah is trying to reach or any other colleague?
It is possible to do that, but I prefer a very clean cut, like even sometimes somebody's title will be VP and director or something like that. So whatever you do, you will still catch some of these people. See, this is a very large sector. Like if you look at the sales executive, so these are sales
Are you
executives.
doing same geography?
See, sales executives are really important, and we have to cover ground. Yeah, geography could be a good good way to split them. Yeah, I think this is such a huge number, so we have to split, we have to divide and move. So yeah. So let's say Jean-Marie does this 10,000 plus people company. I mean, that's 600. So that's like going to take 3 years, right? So I think just in terms of a target, 800 emails a day, 8,000 in 10 days, 16 and 20, say 20,000 in a month, let's say 20,000 emails in a month. That's 240,000 or 250,000 emails a year, right? 250,000. So I think we should not give more than 250,000 to one person, isn't it? Approximately,
Yes.
right? Otherwise, if it is more than 1 year, then we are just wasting time. So ideally, what Jean-Marie needs is 250,000 potential people. And let's see if we can figure it out, right? How we can do 250,000 approximately. So what Jean-Marie can do is he can campaign to VP, head, director, manager, and senior. Yeah, I think that is perfect. This will be to 50,000 people. Yeah, it's more than 250, but that's all right. Yeah, let's do this. This is we call this as the core for Jean-Marie, right? And let's save this as sales executives for 10K plus companies. Yeah. So this is the one that Jean-Marie is going to be chasing, sales executives who are in 10K plus, right? Now the same thing, let's say so 10K plus few roles, obviously. So we'll find out those roles, VP, whatever, right? Geography is all. Yeah, this is on 10,000 plus. Geography is all. And yeah, VP, head, director, manager, senior. VP, head, director, manager, senior. Okay, so these are the 5 things. Now 20, 20, 60, 200. So we can we can further divide these people by, I would say, first do it for US, and then then do it for Europe. Yeah, Jean-Marie, does this make sense? First you do it for US, then you do it for Europe. Okay. Then you exclude US and Europe, rest of the world. I'll call it ROW. Does this make sense? So yeah, does this make sense, Shamari? Okay. Yeah, so let him do this. And what about Jason and Farah? Okay, so let's go with Jason. So let Jason also do the same thing. Okay, it's exactly the same thing for company sizes, that is the next level, 5,000 to 10,000. It's making sense, Jason? You happy with that?
Yeah, no problem. That's okay.
Yeah. So this is Jason, because I really feel, this is our biggest catchment, and we should basically we are selling, and these are the official salespeople of every country. So
Exactly.
we need to just make not target them, right? So okay, let's say Farah will do the next one. He will do from, I think, 2,000 to 2,000 to 5,000. Yeah, 2,000 to 5K. After Farah, I think who else is there? I think we can. It's also important that the people who are doing it, are able to pitch and close also, right? So, yeah. Who else is there? The thing basically. So we've got Angel. And then we can ask Bahana if he wants to do this. Shahid, there is some problem. I need to talk to him. Eric will be for. Okay. Is there? Am I missing anybody? And Jamari, right? Jamari, Jason, Bahana, Farah. Okay.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, Anis, I think for me, I will use that, I will use the same Apollo as that of Eric, right?
Oh, sorry, come again.
I will use the same Apollo that I will be working for Eric to do for, yeah, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
So you have to be extremely careful, like, because with one touch you can just go this side or that side. So you have to be really, really careful.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think Sadiq, I know you're saying you want to do as well, but the only thing is I'm just trying to figure out, unless you have a client who's already trying to this. You will struggle to do it without any money, Sadiq. I don't know. Right now, the only person who's paying from this pocket right now is Jean-Marie. He's just taking a pot shot and seeing, how is it going to come. But all the other people, they're doing it because their client has just subscribed to, an email campaign. Does that make sense, Sadiq?
Yes, Anis, I got you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's $100 per month. That will become extremely unaffordable, for us. But the thing is, if this is going to start generating more and more things, I think it will be a very, very strong. Already, like we just running this campaign for just 2 days, and we got 2 clients who's already said they're interested and they want to meet. Which is really good. So these are the 2 guys who said they want to so this is how it works, the campaign, right? Great timing. I'm actually in the market for this right now. Next steps, right? And this other guy says, hey, happy to discuss, can we set up time in September? Please just put a placeholder sometime. I'm traveling next week. So I think people are coming through. So I'm not jumping out of my chair, but it'll work. You just need to be what can we do here? See, one thing that I can do for, let's say, Sadiq and Kasi and all you guys, create a free account. You can still send 250 emails a day, but the problem is they don't allow you to get these emails. So we can try downloading the emails or getting the emails from somewhere else if possible, and just have to figure out another way to get these emails actually, right?
Yeah, Anis. If that's possible to download those emails, then I think it will work well, since we don't have that, but we can go with the downloaded ones.
Yeah, because these guys, obviously they want money, but we can figure out another way to do this. Because I've not really, I've not figured out, to work with the free account, Sadiq. So I'm not entirely sure how much you can push the free account. I have to do that because we can deploy, like hundreds of people immediately if we knew how to work the free account, isn't it? But we have to be careful in how do this properly. But I think these the 4 or 5 we did right now, it's good for the time being, and unfortunately, anyone else's client that we could convince, like Isha, Martha, any client that we can convince, because I think this will become your own thing, isn't it? So you have your entire thing, you have your people, you generate the leads, you respond, and you fix the meeting. It becomes your client all the way through. Anyways, think about that, how we can do that. But I'm just going to sign up for 3 people. I'm going to sign up for Jean-Marie, Jason, Farah. So 3 signups. I'm going to do just the next couple of hours, and then you can add 2 emails to the thing. You can link 2 emails, so remember that. Yeah, okay, Anuj, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can pitch the idea to Anuj and see what he has to say. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but the others also, have a think, because I think it's quite thing. And when I think I've shown this many times, but it's just pretty straightforward reason, because okay, looks like somebody is logged in using my account. So it's so pretty straightforward. Once you have done this, you just keep you don't have to move a muscle. It just keeps doing it from the background, and all you have to do is to keep a very watchful eye, and make sure that you pick up the ones who are getting responded, and just go after that. Yes, Jackson.
Yeah, Mr. Anis. In fact, I'd love to learn more about how this free Apollo is working. Personally, I have an account. I created an account, and in fact, I endeavored to download some of the emails.
Mhm.
But yes, it's possible to do it manually. Can I move ahead trying it manually, like downloading the emails and then sorting them, getting the relevant ones? Because whatever is downloaded from Apollo, some emails are not relevant, like they are not active. That's what I'm meaning. So is it possible like to continue it with it that way, or it can it can bring some negative impact? So I would like to learn concerning that. I have an account. I tried. Even I downloaded some of the emails and I saved them in the Excel. So is it the right way? I can go. I mean, I can do it that way, or like I'm getting it wrong.
Not entirely able to understand what you're saying, Jackson. It's very simple. Like these guys are going to do it in huge numbers, so we do not want them to clash with each other. Okay, but let's say you want to try something for just for fun. Okay, some 50 people or 100 people or how much ever that you can do. It's possible to do that. Like, for example, you can let me clear everything. Okay, I've cleared all the filters, right? There are always make sure that you select this verified flag, email status verified. Never ever send emails to guest email thing. Okay, never. So on the verified, we have 59 million verified emails here in Apollo, right? So there is literally 59 million emails we have. So how do we sort of send an email? So you can basically just say oh, the first one is Bill Gates for some reason, I don't know, right? So you can actually send a mail to Bill Gates, and it's going to cost you 1 email credit, right? So if I click this access email, you'll get his email, and then the other email, and Justin Trudeau and all these other people are there, right? But we don't want to be wasting our time with these people. Nobody is ever going to respond. So we can say I'm going to like, you can think of some good ideas, like this is just for playing, Jackson. If you want, when you really want to hunt, we should try to allocate a large, like 100,000 people to you, right? Jackson, you understand the difference, right? So right now, since you want to just experiment and play around, you can say I want to send emails to let's say some CEOs of some big companies. So I'm gonna select C-suite, yeah, and then you can send an email to some 50 CEOs, whoever comes the top, right? There are some 50 CEOs will be here. chairman, CEO, whatever, so you can just, I don't know why it's C-suite. Executive. Yeah, sales executive. Something like that. And then you can just, so basically it will come like this for you. And then select this one. You can select this page basically. Okay, so you will, when you select, you'll get 25 people, and you can basically, click here and access all their emails, right? So add to list, and then you can add all these people into a list. You can call it Jackson's list, right? And then send an email to all these 50 people. Does that make sense, Jackson?
Yeah, it does, Mr. Nis. It does. But can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. The directives are making lots of sense, but I was asking it in the way of maintaining the free Apollo. Let's keep working with it.
Yeah. So right now, whatever I'm showing you, everything is free Apollo. So can I just finish this? Okay, let's say this is all free Apollo, right? I just don't want to mess something, but I'm just like, let's say I create, an example list. Okay, I'm just calling it example list for playing around. Okay. So I create this, I confirm, I will comply. Okay. So some 25 people are going to be exported into this list called example list for playing. Okay. So it is doing the job right now. Once it is finished, it will tell me that it has got all these 25 people. But I can do up to 50 people in my free account, right? So why only do 25? I'm going to do another 25. How do I do another 25? I just go to the next page. I'm just waiting for this to say completed. It says adding 25 people, right? I wanted to say completed 25 people. Okay. So yeah, now it says finished adding 25 people. All right. Now what I'll do, I'll go to the next page. I'll go to the next page. Now I'm in page 2. I'm select the page. Another 25 people have been selected. List. Okay, I just have to do a refresh, because what happens is, then the list that you created, right, doesn't appear until you refresh it. Okay, so that's why I just did a refresh. Select the page of 25 people. Add to the list. Example list for playing, that is a list you created, and confirm. So what I've done right now, I have finished all my 25, 50 people. Okay. So if I refresh them, 50 people would have been added into my list. Right. I can go check it out, whether that has actually happened. So I go to list. Example list for playing. And you can see 50 number here, and all the 50 people are right over here. So far, so good, Jackson. You're able to understand how I created this list of 50 people?
Yeah, sure. Now my next question is, are all these 50 people verified, or it is mixed?
I just selected 50 general people,
I'm meaning their emails. Are they verified already, or it is just a 50 list of people that you created?
No, I have to see. Can you not see? I got all their emails. Everybody's email, everything is here. No?
The email is there. Some emails are there, but they are not verified, Mr. Nis. That's what I'm trying to get it clearly.
Oh, you always select the verified. I always select the verified before I, created the list. So right now.
Okay, now it's clear.
Even in my
clear.
list, no, I never take any.
Karibu.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, Miss Sunny.
Okay, now you got it. Okay. Jonas is asking Anis, if you select them and send one email to them at once, will their name be displayed in their inbox? Yes. Yeah, that depends on how you write your thing, right? So if you go to the engage, so we've got just 50 people. Now I want to write a mail to all these 50 people, right? So I go to the email. Okay, that linking is still not happened. Oh my God, I don't know why the link is not happened so far. Okay. Oh boy, something is not. No. Whatever I do, the email is not getting linked. Maybe we just need to talk to somebody or what? Okay, so after this, we have to create that sequence, right? So this is what we need to do. Create a new sequence. Start. I think we can start from a new sequence. We'll call it, whatever, example sequence. And then, start creating the first email, second email, third email, like that. So very simple, actually. So what is the first step? First step is send an email, right? That's it. What new thread? What is the subject of the email? We know the subject. We've been sending that same email 1,000 times. So, this is the subject. Imagine whatever. The body is here. High, so obviously high max. See, this is coming like that, right? So it has to be, a formula. So I have to put that formula over here. And Jean-Marie has to create his own signature and everything. But it will be something like this. So his signature will be something like this. And many thanks. It will be Jean-Marie. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. And then save it. I can do a test email from Jean-Marie, etc., everything. I'm just saving all these things and keeping it so that this is one type of message. We have another A/B test, so take another one and etc. But we are able to do all these things in the free plan. I've not yet upgraded Jean-Marie yet. So it says 250 per day. And here is where you can import. Let's say you have 1,000 emails from somewhere else. You can import all of them as a CSV file like this. Right? So you can import and then you can send like this. Anyways, so let's do this. I think otherwise it will become too much. I'll